lots of different events happening back out in Metro Atlanta today. It is Free Fishing Day. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources will let you cast a line even if you don't have a fishing license. So how good does that sound? Whatever your day may bring, we hope it's a good one. So we'll bring in First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Whether you're going fishing, whether you're going to the Braves game, today is the day of the weekend that you want to get out. Courtney, you've been telling us about two very different days this weekend.
That's right, yeah. Today will be the hot and dry day. Tomorrow will be the more stormy day, which will also leave it a little cooler. Still warm. We'll be in the low to mid 80s tomorrow, but overall today definitely the better day as I get my higher box here. The thing about me is I'm 5'1" every day of the week, y'all. So let's talk about it. It's nice outside right now. It does look a little hazy, and we do have a code orange today. What does that mean? Air quality alert again today. It's not going to impact most of you, but for those of you who have respiratory issues, things like COPD, extreme asthma, you just want to limit your time outside in the peak heating hours between around, we'll say like 3 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon, because it just might not make you feel so good. You probably want to have your inhaler tucked away in your pocket just in case. But again, for most of us, it's not going to be noticeable other than you might see the haze out there. That's about it. So otherwise, it's going to be a really hot and nice afternoon. So let's take you through it. Hopefully your Saturday morning off to a good start. We always appreciate you taking some time to hang out with us. Upper 80s today, mid to upper 80s for all of us. The good news is the humidity is actually going to stay low today. So what you see is what you get. Temperature-wise, upper 80s is going to feel like upper 80s. It's not going to be upper 80s feeling more like the mid 90s. So overall, a great day to get outside. Whether you are heading to that free fishing event, I think that's a great event to have. Also teaches kids about how to, obtain a fishing license and why those things are important and everything. Things you just don't normally think about when you're heading out as a kid to go fishing, right? So I think that's a great event. If you are headed to the Braves game, they are in town this afternoon. Now, y'all, we are blessed. Okay, because early June, or I guess we're closer to mid-June now. Either way, whatever way you want to look at it, to have a June afternoon with low humidity in upper 80s rather than it feeling like you are melting into soup in your seat is just phenomenal. These afternoon games in June can get scorching, and it will be hot today. We'll be in the upper 80s again. First pitch at 4:10. It'll be around 87 degrees over in Cobb County. Mostly sunny though, a nice light breeze, low humidity, a great day. So why we are dry today is because we have an area of high pressure over us. Under an area of high pressure, air sinks. When air sinks, it warms, so we will be warm, but it also creates a drying trend. It doesn't allow all that moisture to rise. It kind of locks everything in and pushes it down towards the surface. So that's going to give us our really nice day today. But notice to our south, you see that red and blue dashed line? That's a stationary front, and that's going to lift to the north tomorrow as a warm front, and that trailing cold front that's currently bringing severe weather to parts of northwest Texas. It looks like that line of storms pushing into Arkansas now. That cold front will knock on our door late Sunday night into early Monday morning. So we will watch for maybe an isolated severe storm tomorrow. Now, this threat is for Sunday, and then this threat on your screen now is for Monday as that cold front continues to push southeast through the day. Level 1 out of 5, extremely isolated threat. I will say, while the more organized threat warranting for this level 1 out of 5 threat is along the cold front in the evening and very early hours Monday, I don't think we can rule out a strong to severe storm for tomorrow afternoon just because of the heat of the day. We're heading into summer. It's not going to be out of the question to have just those rogue, diurnal heat of the day shower and thunderstorms that could warrant a severe thunderstorm warning just because of all the energy that's going to be out there. So what we'll be looking for in any storms that do become strong to severe would be gusty wind, heavy rain, maybe some small hail, and frequent lightning. And again, this is going to go from Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, but the real threat along that cold front will be late Sunday into Monday. So let's time it out. This will make a little more sense. So tomorrow morning, here's 8 a.m., maybe a few showers around as you're headed out to the early church services, all you early risers out there. And then as the warm front lifts north through the day, what it's going to do is change our wind direction to out of the south. And that's going to pull in moisture from the Gulf and result in showers and storms and a greater coverage of showers and storms. So by lunchtime tomorrow, if you have any lunch plans, we could have a fairly solid coverage of showers and storms in the area, including for Metro Atlanta. Some of these storms could carry heavy rain, again, frequent lightning. Now, as we head towards 3 o'clock, this particular model is hinting at almost a little wave of energy traversing south of I-20. That is possible, but these are very hard to necessarily nail down. That's a very small scale feature, so models struggle with them. So don't look at this and say, okay, 3 o'clock, I live in downtown, I'm good to go. Not necessarily. Prepare for the chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms on and off throughout the day, starting in the morning. That will continue into at least the late afternoon. As that front continues to lift north, notice where all the shower and storm coverage is, kind of close to that front, now pushing into far east Georgia and into the Carolinas. So all of this is going to kind of follow the warm front. So if you have any Sunday dinner plans, for most of us, you should be dry. The further north of Atlanta you live, the better chance for showers and storms for the evening. But for most of North Georgia, you'll experience those showers and storms through the afternoon. Now, we're not going to be done with the rain and storms once that warm front lifts. Remember, we had that trailing cold front we still have to contend with. So late Sunday night, we'll have maybe a few storms out ahead of it. We'll be watching those for maybe a strong storm. And then here comes that front. Now, the timing on this is key. This is through the overnight hours, so we'll lose some of that daytime heating. But this time of year, we're still going to stay warm and unstable because we're just warm this time of year. We're going to have plenty of moisture to work with. It'll still probably be in the mid to upper 60s, so still plenty warm for some of that fuel for storms to continue. And again, could have maybe an isolated strong to severe storm. That front does fizzle apart as it moves through during the 5 o'clock hours, so right before sunrise, which is just after 6:30, I believe, we will start to dry out. So your morning commute should, for the most part, be dry, but stay tuned to the forecast because if it changes, we will be sure to let you know. Once we get done with the rain Monday morning, we are not done with the rain during the week. This is going to be quite an unsettled week ahead of us, something we haven't said in a while, so we really can't complain too much because we've been pretty dry lately, with the exception of just a day here and there. But take a look at this. Through Thursday, take a look at the legend on the top of your screen. You're seeing some of that light purple. That could be over 4 inches of rain, maybe even 5 inches of rain over the next several days. The good news is this isn't going to fall within 24 hours. This is going to be over a span of this goes from today all the way through Thursday. So this is expanding over several days, but we will still watch for flash flooding, especially as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, because our coverage of rain does go up and we could experience some heavy downpours that could train over a same area as that front that moves in is going to stall to our south, and that's just going to keep us locked in to a moisture-rich environment and ultimately keep us pretty unsettled through the week. There's only going to be one day other than today and really Monday. Monday afternoon, we could have a few trailing showers linger in the forecast. But Tuesday and today will be the dry days for now. And then every other day, we'll have a 50 to 70% coverage. Friday, right now, we're going to keep a 30% coverage of showers, but that too could even go up. Today, upper 80s. The rest of the week, we're in the low to mid 80s, so a little cooler than average. With that first alert for tomorrow, because of the widespread storms that will continue into Monday morning. Monday's storm chance is primarily overnight hours. It's not going to affect most of you, but we could have a few trailing showers behind our front Monday afternoon, but any kind of severe threat would be Monday morning, very early before sunrise. Tuesday, we do look dry with a cooler morning, and then scattered showers and storms return as that front kind of starts to lift back north closer to us, and that will ultimately keep us unsettled, which could lead to significant rainfall this week, maybe some isolated flash flooding. We're not first alerting Wednesday and Thursday just yet because the timing of the rain, the models aren't necessarily sure on just yet. So if we think it's going to impact a morning commute or an evening commute, we will let you know. But right now, it's just a little too far out to first alert that. But we will be watching. If we are going to first alert any day to kind of give you a heads up, it's going to be Wednesday and Thursday. But right now, we're going to hold off on that until we get a little closer to the day and just have a better idea of what exactly is going to set up for you. So prepare for a rainy week. Have the umbrella. Enjoy the beautiful warm sunshine today. It'll be a great day. If you have any plans Sunday, if they're outside, you might want to think of a backup plan. Have the First Alert weather app handy to let you know when heavy rain is in your area, if storms are rolling your way. I think that'll be a great tool to have tomorrow for sure. So I hope you make it a wonderful Saturday. Thanks so much, as always, for spending some time with us, and we'll catch you here next time.